Have you ever bought a ticket to see another comedy that you weren't in?
It's been a little bit.
Yeah.
But of course I have. I just can't think of one. Which is scary.
Yeah.
But of course I have.
There's something about Mary is the last one I saw.
Come on, there's got to be another one.
I saw Kingpin before
That's not true because Best in Show came out after that.
Yeah, but I saw that on DVD.
Oh.
No, we're talking about in the theater.
In the theater, like buying a ticket.
I thought that you
Because
went to the theater
the
for
other
that
thing
for
about
some reason.
being in comedies, like Dog Days, which is in theaters right now, is can I ask this about you?
Yeah.
When you see a comedy and any friend of yours is in it, do you just quietly go, fuck them, fuck?
It's even.
Fuck.
It's not even that.
That could.
It's even. I go.
I'm a much funnier waiter.
I also go into myself.
Uh-huh.
So when I'm watching, I go. I'll laugh. I go, "Oh, JoJo's in it," in my head, and I'll be like, "What the fuck have you been doing?
Yeah.
You didn't read for that.
You didn't, no, of course. This is exactly what I do.
You had an audition. You didn't read for it.
Yeah.
And because you were like doing some bullshit.
Yeah.
And this is you. You fucked your own life up.
Okay, so there was a movie that my friend John Hamburg made called Why Him?
Yeah.
And there was a character in it called Gustav the Manservant.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm like, oh my God. And he's like, so Tom, I was kind of thinking about you when I wrote the movie. And he's like, I'd love you to come in. Just, gets political. Just come in and read for Gustav the Manservant. And I'm like, ach ja. And I do some of it in German.
Yeah.
And I'm frolicking around and I've got like the exact right, like weird tank top shirt on.
Yeah.
I'm like, ich bin Gustav the Manservant. Felt like I nailed it. Right. Wrestling him on the ground. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I don't hear anything for a long time.
Yeah.
And then he sends me an email because we're pals. He's like, oh, we're going a different way. And I'm like, oh, we're going a different way with a role that I was kind of in your head.
Yeah.
And then I see the trailer for the movie, and it's probably my favorite living actor. It's Keegan-Michael Key.
Wow.
And also my friend. But so then you just go down a rabbit hole. So this is why you can't go see comedies.
Yeah.
Because you're just like, well, that's great casting, son of a bitch, and he's got funny mutton chops.
You do ever have bad auditions? I feel like you don't.
No, I've tanked some stuff for sure.
And how do you? Because I have. I mean, I know I've talked about it a lot on this podcast, but
yeah.
And I wanted to talk to him about because I have PTSD from some of them.
Sure.
Like they're so terrible.
Give me a great one. Yeah.
That I had one in front of Amy Poehler once.
Yeah. Oh,
where I bombed so bad. That I hit my head over a water bottle when I was walking into my car, and I bled from my head.
Oh my God!
Like I abused myself.
I got one for you, and this is a weird deep cut,
right.
But it was during Parks and Rec. They sometimes will bring in other actors just to fail, so that they can show the studio that they're positive about who they want.
Wow!
Really? Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I read for Nick Offerman's role.
Right.
But like most of the people in charge of the show didn't even come. It was just we gotta turn some people through. You gotta throw a couple. So we gotta have some lambs to the slaughter.
Did you know that going in or no?
I did not know that going in.
Right.
I was just like, the world is mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they're like, oh no. They wrote this very specifically for someone else. You're not that person. You are not getting it. Yeah.
Wow.
But every once in a while,
I had a friend who had a sitcom, and I'll just say it. I'm not gonna say the person or what the sitcom is.
Right.
But this person had a sitcom, and everyone read for it. And eventually, I started saying out loud, I can't fucking read for that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This person's my friend.
Yeah.
And then I know they casted the part, right? But I get called in for it anyway.
No.
Yeah.
What?
I'm in a room with no producer, just an intern with a camera.
Hey, Bobby. Bring
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. And I'm literally, once I show up, I already know what it is.
Yeah. And they're like, do you need another one? They're like, no. Whoa. I could do another one.
Yeah.
No. You know what? It was great.
Yeah.
It was great. Did you even get it? Yeah, it was great.
And that was like heart fucking breaking.
Yeah.
But you know what?
I once heard them closing Will Arnett's deal through the door
While you were before you came in.
It was just like, I was like, oh, they're like, oh my God. So literally, tell Will we will do anything. Anything.
Yeah.
As long as he does it.
Yeah.
Great. Yes, it's Roll of Gary. It's 18 days in Vancouver.
Yeah. It's the stuff.
It's favored nations.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Tom. Come
Yeah.
on in. Break a leg. And they're like, oh.
And where do they come up with the terminology? Like, if you have a good
Favorite
audition,
nations?
or
Which one?
favorite nations, or they put a pin in
I'd
you.
actually still
They put a pin in you.
I don't know what that means. What put a
They
pin
don't
in
put
you?
it in you. They put a pin. Not
What does that
in
mean?
You.
Yeah, no, they put a pin in you means we want someone else. What if that falls through?
You're the next option.
You're either the backup or like the second backup.
Yeah.
I've been pinned so many times.
Oh, getting pinned.
Right.
You're right.
So somebody made that up.
By the way, they also here's one for you. They're just checking your avails. This stings because you'll be like, people
That
will be like,
one's
hey,
painful.
checking your avails for August, 26, 27, 28. Oh yeah, I'm available. Okay. And then you're like, hey, remember when
Yeah.
remember when that cool thing was calling us to check my avails?
Yeah.
I'm still avail. Was that
Oh yeah.
like what happened, guys?
yeah. What
Hey,
happened?
guys, what?
Yeah.
Oh, they're like, oh no, that's not.
Yeah. I'm afraid to call. So when they go, they
Yeah.
check the avails, they put a pin in you,
Put a
right?
pin, yeah.
And then it's getting closer to August 28th where you cleared it.
Yeah.
And do I call and go, hey, what's up with
Am
that?
I just gonna get a call sheet tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I wake up and I go there?
Yeah, I just wait for the 28th and I'm just not in Vancouver. You know
I'll
what I
do
mean?
you. I'll do you one, Bobby.
Yeah.
Not only can I not go see comedies because it's
Yeah.
always a tiny bit sad.
Yeah.
Because all you're going to be reminded is, yeah, Rob Hubel's a genius. Did I? All right. Yeah. Nick Kroll can do almost anything.
Right.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Great.
That's how I felt about you on Sean Saves the World. I
Thank
literally
you.
sat there and watched you rehearse.
Thank you.
And I said to myself, yeah, I should get out. Because whatever he just did, I can't do that. I mean, you were just, it was a rehearsal.
Yeah.
You had all the lines memorized.
I didn't have very many lines. That's another secret.
And then you were like going
Yeah.
in and out of this like,
Little secret, be a side dish. Like I am in Dog Days, which is out in theaters right now.
right.
I'm going to 9 at minimum.
Keep doing it. I don't give a
I'll
fuck.
keep doing it.
Here's
so
another
be
thing.
a side dish is a secret. Oh, when you're a side dish,
Yeah.
yum, 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 yum. You're aware of kimchi, right?
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
of
Of course I'm aware of it.
Yeah. Sometimes my Korean friends, sometimes you have 2 fridges, one for kimchi.
Do you have Korean friends?
Yes, I do.
How
As a
many?
matter of fact.
How many do you have?
3.
What are their names?
John Cho,
Oh,
Yeah, he is a friend, yes.
Bobby Lee,
Yeah.
Okay.
and Kathy Shim.
I know Kathy too.
Kathy's married to my writing partner.
Tell Kathy I said hi.
You don't have to. You have a podcast.
Hi, Kathy. Hi, Kathy.
telling her right now.
Hi, Kathy. I love Kathy.
Easy.
No, she's
also
great.
married- yeah.
I've worked with her
Of course,
before.
I know. She's married
she's
to my
great.
writing partner.